homestead today. I got a celebrity with us today, Mr. Jonathan Rivers, JK Farms, JR Farms, excuse me. But had a few things that people had questions about. They wanted to be able to ask about some cows they had, and I said, well, there's a good man I know who's got some cows, because you see them here behind us. Nice looking group. So first thing I want to do is let him introduce himself, and then that way we'll go from there. Welcome to the Hancock Hill Homestead YouTube page.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
My name's Jonathan Rivers.
Can y'all tell he's a little bit nervous? He is. I know. I was when I did it the first time too. So Jonathan, how long you been doing the cattle business?
Let's see. I'll be 37 in July, and I've been doing it
Since you was born into
yes,
it, right?
Yes. Well, not as many. It's when I was in it was next to my last year in college. The elderly gentleman that we went to church with down here at Elizabeth Baptist Church, he come to me wanting to sell his cows and rent his pastures to me, and we still leasing one of the pastures now from his daughter, and so I bought the cows and leased his pastures, and it wasn't too long another man from Mount Craigan come to me and come to us, and we bought his cows and rented his pastures, and we're down to this pasture, and like I say, a lease pasture there in Mount Craigan from the first fella that gentleman that I bought them from. He's since passed away, and his daughter's got it, and she's, like I say, leased pasture from her.
Right. And you still leasing the pastures?
We're leasing the one from hers in Mount Craigan. We own this pasture.
Right.
We've got a pasture in Paisley, but we don't have any cows up there. We just cut the hay.
Yeah.
We cut and sell coastal Bermuda hay, 4x5 round bales and small square bales.
How many acres is the hay field?
Total.
Yeah.
Rented and or leased and owned hayland. We got about 150 acres.
That's pretty good.
Of coastal Bermuda grass.
That's a lot of work in the summertime, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know one of the questions that we had that somebody had asked me about was the worm problem. You know I seen you posted on Facebook, I believe it was last year, that you had the army worms. How do you treat the army worms? Because I see some people that's on some of the YouTube channels, they treat it with not really chemicals or anything like that. They use a torch. They use a heat torch and cook them. But how do you?
We had trouble with army worms getting in the coastal Bermuda grass hay, and like I said, we got a coastal Bermuda pasture in Paisley as well.
Right.
They can get in there too. They get in that Bermuda grass, but we spray when they get infested in there, they'll eat all the blades off the grass, and there won't be anything on there but the stems left. And
so there won't be no nutrition for the animals.
No,
right?
sir. And you spray them, and it kills the worms. But you have to wait. Well, there's a little bit of I don't know what I forgot what you call it, but anyway.
It don't matter. That's what I said.
There's a little bit there to keep them off, but
yeah. Mainly
what it does is kills the worms that are actually on the grass, and the larvae or whatever.
Right.
It's karate is what it's the name brand of it. I'm trying to remember what the name of the chemical is, but anyway.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. That's
what I said. That goes back to some of my younger years. We, used to watch, certain things on TV.
Yes, sir.
Used to be a karate show on there. Some of them know what that is. That'll give them a chance to even comment on that too, saying what it was. And I know what it was, but I just don't want to say anything like it is about. We talk about Andy Griffin all the time. A lot of us watch Andy Griffin, and we love Barney. We can't help it, but that's the way it is. But the other type is, what type of cows do you have? That was some of the questions they had.
We have mainly Black Angus based cows. We've got, where as you can see right there, that cow there's full blooded. She's got a brand on her.
On the left, on the right here.
And then we use full blooded Black Angus bulls, breed there.
Okay.
half-blooded cows.
So that makes pretty good stock, though, don't it?
We keep most of our we raise most of our heifers, and they're half Black Angus. We usually try to get a little girth in them, and that's good. They girth cows or Santa Gertrudis cows. They'll get that. They can weather the heat. So
Oh yeah.
they'll be like during a hot summer day. Or the Black Angus cows will be huddled up in the shade.
Yeah.
Santa Gertrudis cow will be out there in the field grazing in the sun.
Because it reflects the heat from
They got the Brahma.
Yeah.
You know, they got the Brahma.
Yeah, a light colored cow don't get as hot as a black one does. So, you know, we understand that.
Yes. And Brahmas, like I said, they got Brahma in them. That's some of your. They come out of Texas and stuff.
They're more broader, more meatier.
They're more heat tolerant. And stuff.
Yeah.
They're bred that way.
Yeah,
you know?
that's like the Longhorns.
What are they? They're 5/8 Brahma and 3/8 Shorthorn, or 3/8 Brahma and 5/8 Shorthorn, whatever. Anyway,
you got me
Santa
convinced.
Gertrudis cows.
Because I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know that much about cows, and that's why I said
that.
That's why I said some people's got questions and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And the other one is how often do you feed minerals? You know, I told you I had certain questions that been asked.
Yes, and how we try to keep high mag minerals in the feeders at all times. You know, for the cows.
Right.
Like
that's for the digestive system, right?
That's for to keep their all their stuff up, because so they can get what is it? Man, I should have read these questions.
No, that's all right. That's what I said. But we understand they get a lot of
they get
digestive problems.
Yeah, they
mostly
get
with
digestive
cows.
problems and stuff. Yes, if they don't have the minerals, and they can get I can't remember. Drawing a blank
That's
here.
all
But
right.
anyway, go
That's
ahead.
all right.
Let's go
But
to
anyway,
the next
the
question.
next one was, you know, about.
I got a sack of minerals in the back of the truck. If you want to get the tag.
No, I ain't want to read it. That's what I said.
You want to read the tag.
The other thing was a little
magnesium.
And then we'll talk about a couple other things to get these questions out of the way.
Okay.
And it was talking about total about how many cows you got now. Just a roundabout number.
Around 100.
Around 100.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Well, you got 3 pieces of property or more that you're raising them on, so that's reason.
Yes, sir. We got, yes.
And there's another thing that ain't on the question on here that I saw he had in here. He had some donkeys in here too, and I think you mentioned earlier that we had 7. I think he said
Yeah,
here.
I got too many in here. But anyway, they stubborn to a load. And that's why they're not. That's why they're still in here.
Okay.
But no, the donkeys protect from the coyotes and stuff. And we had some wild dogs out here, and so they protect from those too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the last question is, how many hours in a normal day is spent on farming cows?
Well, it's
It ain't like a 7 to 3:30 job.
No,
I
sir.
know.
It's farming. I won't say farming cows, but farming in general is you about don't get no time off except when you go to sleep. Cause see, you have to when you checking the cows, and if you spend all summer cutting and baling hay, and spend all winter feeding hay. So really, we in the hay business. We feed hay and bale hay. But no, we're late this year putting out fertilizer, but we gonna put out fertilizer on the coastal this week, I think. We've got a spreader, and we put it out ourselves. So that's what I was saying about spraying. We got to spray this pasture here for dog fennels, and you see the dog fennels down there, the alongside pasture starting to come up and get them while they little.
Why they little? Yeah, I see some right here behind you.
Yeah, we're spraying with Gray Zone.
Yeah, Gray Zone.
P and D.
P and D, Gray Zone.
Gray Zone P and D. Yes, sir. You have to have your pesticide license to buy it.
But I got my questions now. This is some questions that come in when I had mentioned I was going to talk to a cattle farmer, and now this is mine.
All right.
I don't know if it was you or your daddy one. I know was serving on the commission. Is that right? Or both of you?
Daddy's on the Solar Water Conservation.
Okay.
He's commissioner or whatever. I'm on Daddy's on the Farm Bureau committee as well.
Okay.
County. USA committee down there. I go off in December or January, and I'll have to sit 3 years out because this I've served my 3 terms.
Right.
I've served 3-year terms. I've been on there 9 years.
9
I guess
years.
it is. So I'll have to sit out one time and then I can run again.
I didn't know you was a good politician too,
Yes, sir.
so that's a good thing.
I'm a jack of all trades. Ain't good at nothing.
Well, that's me. That's my motto here is to live life the best way I can. Really and truly, is
Yes,
to
sir.
live life just as best way I can.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, that's what I said. Is there any questions you'd like to ask us? I mean, you know, I know coming with me here with this, you know, just starting this Hancock Hill Homestead YouTube page.
Yeah.
I know this is sort of crazy because I mean this was really on a because I was doing the Sunday school lesson and some of
Yes, sir. Yes,
some
sir.
of my biggest
That's what I was
fans.
telling Mama this morning. I said they probably doing that. They probably got off on doing this when they was doing that Sunday school lesson every week on the Facebook.
Yeah, I do it every 2 weeks. I still do Sunday
do you?
school every 2 weeks, and I started doing
Yeah,
this.
that
and,
was that was a mess, wasn't it?
yeah,
All that COVID mess.
yeah.
Tell you what, we had it. Mama was in the hospital for a while, and
Yeah, I've had a lot of family members sick with it too. So
yeah, my grandpa passed away, and I ain't sure that wasn't part of the,
yeah,
part
me
of
and your
fun,
grandpa
but-
was a very tight man. He was
he
one of my best friends from way back, and me and him always ask about family that goes between us, you know. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
from the
Well, we
Bronx
got
Mill.
some common kinfolks, but thank goodness we ain't related.
Well, we don't know all that. We ain't got that DNA testing yet, so
Yeah.
we're gonna wait on that one though
Yeah,
till they
yeah.
really make us do that. But
Yeah,
you know, that's what I said.
yeah. We got some common kinfolk, but thank the good Lord
Yeah.
we ain't kin.
Yeah, that's the truth. But that's what I said. But yeah, your grandpa used to ask me, "You seen our cousins lately, you know, and or you heard anything about them?" And you know, most of the time my answer was no, and then I could ask my mama, and you know, she'd say that she hadn't heard from them either or whatever. So I'd have to tell you grandpa that. So
Yeah,
but me and him had a lot of life lesson talks, you know, and
Yeah.
some of the most enjoyable ones we had was at the Mount Croggan homecoming, you know, and I hope to have that this year again,
Yes, sir.
so that way
Yes,
we
sir.
can sit down and
We-
have a little,
yeah. We usually in baling hay.
yeah.
Like I said, if y'all need some hay, y'all let Robert know, and he'll let me know.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah, well, that's what I said. They'll know how to
Coastal
get up with
Bermuda
these
grass.
JR farms.
Yes,
They
sir,
should be
yeah.
able to see the trucks, the trailers, because every one of them's got JR on them, and I've
Yeah.
seen that my own self. And
Yeah, you want a sticker?
a what now?
You want a sticker when you're in?
Oh yeah. See, I need one, don't I? But I'm gonna get one with Hancock Hill Homestead and put on yours too. So
All
I
right,
mean, you know.
okay.
So. But anyway, it's a pleasure having Jonathan with us today here on the Hancock Hill Homestead.
Yeah, this is JR Farms. No, this ain't.
Who is it? Who's
JR Farms?
JR Farms?
Yeah, I mean this. Yeah, we own this land here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another. It's a blessing that this land we was able to buy this land.
Yeah.
The good Lord was really looking at, you know.
Well, you right next to Hancock Hill. over
Everything just worked just perfect. So
Yeah.
it was in the good Lord's plan that we bought this property.
The good thing about it is it's not far from my homestead, right where I live at. And I've walked over here when I was younger, in my younger years when I didn't have bad knees and I wasn't over 50 anyway. But anyway, I use, yeah, and overweight, he says. But yeah, we're true about that. But me and Jonathan have one thing in common.
Yes, sir.
He likes eating at the Maysville Diner, and I like eating at the Hancock Hill Cafe. So we
Yes, sir.
love them two places. And what's on the menu for the diner tonight?
I don't know. I don't know what's on the menu.
You didn't talk to the cook this morning before you left?
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, maybe they'll have you a good peanut butter sandwich or something anyway.
Probably something about like that. Yeah.
All right.
Something else we did. Both of us has been through some
Major stuff.
major stuff, and good Lord sent us through. both of
Amen.
us.
He's the thing of it is the Lord has put protection around me and you and the folks at Mount Croggan for a long time.
Yes, sir.
And I know me and you both have been through a lot. I know
Yes,
that when you had your accident,
Yes, sir.
that, you know, I remember coming up there, me and Chris Sellers, and I don't mind calling Chris's name out because we're telling the truth. And,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Daddy and Brad and Chris, they grew up together, really
Yes,
good
sir.
friends. Yes,
they,
sir.
they used to hang out together
Yes,
a lot.
sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
And that's why I said I remember coming up there and seeing you and talking to your daddy and your mama and having a good time with that, and you know, being able to share, you know, a little bit of prayer life. And that's why I said me and you both are a lot of answered prayer. I know that.
Sir. Amen. Yes, sir.
I think we had the whole Chesterfield County and the whole state of South Carolina praying for us.
Yes, sir.
And
That's the only reason I'm here.
yeah, and I just saw it on this morning on one of the YouTube channels that was talking about several kinds of protection, and you got one of the protections here, and that's a fence around the property.
Yes, sir.
The second one is you got guard dogs, you might well say guard donkeys in here, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
two.
Yes,
The
sir.
third one would be you, and the last one, which is more important than any other one, is them encamped angels that's always around our property and around our homes and around us, you know, our guardian
Yes, sir.
angels.
Yes, sir.
And so we got to be thankful for that. We got to be thankful that the Lord has put something there for me and you and our families.
Yes,
If
sir.
not, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Yes,
So,
sir.
but we have to give him the glory for it all.
Yes, sir.
But anything else? If not, I'm gonna close this out, and me and you gonna have to ride around and check
Go
these
count
cows
cows,
out.
Yeah, go count cows.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be on your show there,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Mr. Hancock.
Yes, sir. Thank you, there,
Yes, sir.
Jonathan. We also want to just tell you, says if you like our stuff, don't forget to like. If you want to, subscribe, and make sure you leave us a comment, and then I'll make sure I pass it on to my friend here, and
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jonathan Rivers here, Mr.
Yeah, make
J.R.
sure you,
Farmer Manager.
Yeah, I'm the VP. Daddy's the president. I'm the VP. And make sure if you need some coastal Bermuda grass hay, you be sure to let Robert know, and he can let me know. And
I'll pass the word on.
We'll try to hook you up.
All right, guys. Thank
Thank
y'all
you.
for joining us here at Hancock Hill Homestead. Hope you have a good day. See you.